She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. You see her walking down the boulevard. She got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be her. And all the dudes are trying to score like it's fever. She lives a double life, puts on...
Okay, hi, welcome to a weekend 48-hour reading vlog. Kind of 48 hours. I started at midnight. I started reading at midnight. I started reading The Empress of Salt and Fortune at midnight, and I have just finished it, and it's 11:33 in the afternoon, in the morning. So this is Becca's Bookoplathon 48-hour readathon. This is a Monopoly-style readathon in which you get 2 prompts every 12 hours, and those prompts are decided on the hour, so you don't know what they're going to be until midnight/12 in the afternoon. So I don't know what the other prompts are going to be, but the prompts for the first 2 books that you could read, and you can also combine these prompts, one is a fantasy and one is a book with a dark cover. So this is a book with a dark cover and it's a fantasy. However, this is also a book with a dark cover and it's a fantasy, and I'd kind of like to get 2 books read. So I'm going to attempt to read this one. It's 11:34. I don't think I'm going to finish this in 25 minutes. It is a graphic novel. This is Books of Magic Volume 2. This is a collection of people that have put this together, but it's inspired from the mind of Neil Gaiman. I enjoyed the first one quite a lot. I read it around Halloween. I've had this ever since then, so I do want to get to this one. But basically this reading vlog is going to be a weekend reading vlog. It's going to be really good fun, very intense reading, because I have cleared my weekend to do nothing but read and also prep for my live, because I'm hosting a live tomorrow 8 until 8 a.m. So lots of exciting things are happening. I'm feeling really pumped for it, really excited to get reading. I'm going to try and pick tactical books to be able to actually achieve this. But yeah, 1 book down. Very much pleased with having actually completed a book already by 11:30 in the morning. I enjoyed this one. I haven't run it through Corpile yet to see what it's going to get, but I can see it coming out as around a 3.5. It felt very much like a really lovely style of narration in terms of like being really storytelling. It features a young girl who is seeing an older woman who is basically relaying her life story through to this young girl, and you get the start of the chapter is them in present day, and then the story pursues down the route that we've already learned from other chapters, but like skips forward a little bit in time. It felt almost a little bit like a fable in the sense of like I felt like I was getting a lot of messages through from this. It was very empowering women, which I think is really great. The 2 women in the story that's being told are very firm friends and have this real unity together and this real power in being women. So I really liked it, and it was very short. I could have done with it being a bit longer. I think that's my only criticism of books that are this length, is that I always want a bit more, and I feel like you don't have enough time to properly get your teeth stuck into the characters. But I did really like it. I'm talking really fast because it's now 11:35. I'm gonna go and try and read as much of this as I possibly can. Hey, guess what? I finished this. I finished it. It is 12:30. The second roll drop has happened, but I just managed to squish this in like just as the second roll drop was happening. Managed to read it quite quickly because the story for me was already established. This is the second book. I already know the characters, the setting, the magic system, so it made more sense. It was okay. I like the first one better. I'm not a massive graphic novel fan anyway, so it takes a lot for me to get into them, but that's put me up to 2 books so far for the weekend. Woo! The second roll drops have now happened, so we've got 2 roll drops. Now you can combine these 2 together, or you can do them separately. I might do them separately. I might. So the I say first one, there's no particular order to them, but the first one is a book with POC rep, and the second one is a contemporary. So I have looked at a couple of novella size books so that I can actually get through something and also read a contemporary, so I can try and read 4 books within the first day of the readathon, which hopefully I can manage. And I have picked this on SCRIBD. So this is The Only Living Girl on Earth by Charles Yu. I have not heard of this before, but it seems to be a dystopian-y kind of thing, which I don't normally go for, but it looks like Earth has pretty much been destroyed. Hang on, I'm going to try and get the description up. So the blurb on SCRIBD says, "Welcome to Earth, the gift shop where the history of Earth, a bunch of civilizations, has been commodified into knickknacks sold by the last living soul on this planet, Jane." That's it. It is literally only an hour and 12 minutes, and I do tend to listen on double speed, so I will get that done insanely fast. I've got a couple of bits that I need to do at my computer, and I also need to walk to Waitrose to pick up some stuff for tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm doing breakfast with Beth to help wake everyone up. So I'm doing 8 till 9 breakfast with Beth, and then the rest of my time will be joined with other people, cracking on with stuff, and it should be really good fun. So I'm gonna get some resources for that, so I might walk down whilst listening to the audiobook, because it's literally just over there. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good that I finished 2 books, so hopefully this continues to be successful. I don't know what I'm going to read for a contemporary. I genuinely don't know. Hang on, let's go in my bedroom where my contemporaries tend to sit. Okay, so these aren't like exclusively contemporaries, but most of them are contemporaries. And I'm not seeing anything that's overly short. It's a shame that I've read both the Alice Osman novellas, because they would have been like perfect sized for it. Like, look how small they are. I don't know what to pick up. I want something that I feel like I can definitely, oh, I'm not looking at how I'm angling this camera. I want something I can definitely finish. Maybe Adam Silvera, although that's kind of going to be sad. Okay, this is gonna take some time. I clearly need to look through these properly and decide what I want to read. This is annoying because I don't have many short contemporaries. I don't often go for contemporaries. Now, they did say when they were doing the roll drop that that could be like a book that was written recently, but for me in my head, contemporary is like non-magic world, non-sci-fi, non-historic, so I don't have anything. Well, I do, I just don't think I've got anything that I would be able to finish. I mean, if I really put myself to it, maybe Solitaire? Could I finish Solitaire by Alice Osman? Maybe? I mean, actually, that is nearly 400 pages. Just gonna pop that one back. Okay, this segment of the vlog is just me looking at my bookshelves, desperately trying to work out what book I could pick up. They're all a really similar size, which is annoying because I feel like they're too big. I think Clap and You Land is written in prose, is it? Yeah, Clap and You Land is written in prose, but I picked this up before and I found it was really making me feel quite low, because I think it follows a dad who's passed away in a, well, it doesn't follow him, but he follows his daughters, and the dad's died in a plane crash. And I just found it really quite low, particularly when we're in lockdown and stuff. So I don't know if I'm at a point to be able to pick this one up. I don't even have any middle grades that aren't. I've got Nevermore, but that's definitely not contemporary. Let's go back in the other room. Hang on, maybe there's more that I've not paid attention to. This is not good, guys. I'm failing at picking contemporary. So in here I have got Dolly Alderson's Ghosts. I've got The Switch somewhere. That's not too long. And I read The Flat Share in a day. Maybe The Switch. Hang on. Oh, isn't it exciting? Oh, it's very dark in here. Oh, that was with the light on. Wow, okay. The Switch is just shy, well no, it is 300 pages. Maybe The Switch? Could I do The Switch? Oh, it's signed. That's exciting. Maybe The Switch. Everything I have I've already read that's a contemporary, because I don't have many. This is really troubling me more than it should be. I don't even have any graphic. Now, why aren't the bookshops open? I could just go to a bookshop and pick like a short contemporary book. Bah! I just picked this up because I read the Under a Dancing Star by the same author in the summer in a day, but this is set in the 20s. That is not contemporary. Guys, this is, wow, this lighting is bad. This is not going well. Oh, what's down here? Sorry for this complete tour, but you know, 48-hour vlog, gotta make it exciting with terrible lighting. Oh, that rhymed. Anything down here? No. I mean, if I really put my brain to it, I probably could read a 300 to 400 page book. I mean, I normally do. I did this whole video on one sitting reads, and those are all ones I read in one sitting, but you never know if it's going to be one sitting read. I think that's part of my issue, is that I could pick one of these books and it doesn't actually end up being a one sitting read. Damn the contemporary roll. Picking the genre I barely read anything of. What about my office? Are there any contemporaries in there? We're really stretching this thin now. What we got in here? We have somehow a Cecilia Ahern. I really don't know how I still have that. And that is it. That's it for contemporary in here. Well, I tell you what. Oh, wait, hang on. Ooh. Hang on. That's kind of small. Is that a contemporary? Let's put you up here. Okay, this is, I think it's a crime. It's a debut crime novel. I think it's set in present day. Would that class as a contemporary? Can I have that as a contemporary? I might ask on Twitter what people think. Oh my god, and it's written in like letters as well in the middle. Okay, I think I could definitely, that I could definitely do. I could definitely do other ones if I really tried, but I just don't know how much I'm going to enjoy them, and I also have to make a quiz for tomorrow at 8 AM. So I really need to do that now as well. I'm going to walk to Waitrose soon, I think. What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to walk to Waitrose soon and get some food for tomorrow. And try and decide on a contemporary. I could always just get something off SCRIBD, and I could read the POC book, not read that one I said, and read a different one that is on my shelves already. Ah! This is the panic that Becca has ensued in me already. It's a great start. Okay, right, I'm gonna do some stuff that I need to do whilst listening to an audiobook that might maybe be that one I told you about that I've forgotten the name of. What is it? I've forgotten. I've never heard of it before. The Only Living Girl on Earth. It's only an hour. I could definitely read that really easily, and then that's just one of them ticked off. So many books, yet none of them are suitable. I really wish WATERSTONES was open right now. Hey, I'm just about to go out for the things that I said I was going to go out for, but I've just been listening to The Only Living Girl on Earth whilst I've been just sorting out a couple of things quickly, a couple of announcements for tomorrow. I also need to make the quiz, but anyway, I've just been listening to this. But you know what? The narrator is superb. They have such a fantastic humour to their voice. The way that they're narrating this very weird situation and the fact that Earth has been destroyed, and they've essentially got this gift shop that kind of shows the remnants, and like that's what the Earth has been reduced to, is this thing where you come and look at gift shops. And it's like it's a cautionary tale, it's a warning of do not let this happen in a fictional sense. In the sense of obviously we're probably not going to end up having a gift shop for the Earth if it's ever destroyed, but still we shouldn't destroy the Earth. But the way that they're portraying it as narration is just really comical almost, so I'm really liking this. So I'm going to listen to it on my walk to Waitrose, pick up some bits. But yeah, everything's going well. I might challenge myself with contemporary. I've decided. I looked at that crime one. I've asked on Instagram, loads of people have said go for it, it's contemporary. But I think I'll probably finish that really quickly. And I want a challenge, so I might regret that. But I'll see. I'm going to think about it whilst I walk. God, it looks really sad in here.
Alexa, office lights on.
Less sad. Okay, hey, it is sometime in the afternoon. It is 3:15. So we are quite a way into the Bookoplathon day one. And I am on my 4th book. I finished The Only Living Girl on Earth. I gave it 3. Hang on, I've got my core pile in front of me. 3. Oh, it came out exactly the same on core pile, 5.43 as the Book of Magic Volume 2. Exactly the same. So that one had 3 stars. Again, it's so hard to rate something high when it's so short. Like, I know that you can still have a really fantastic plot and you can have still really fantastic characters, but I feel like enjoyment-wise, I just can't. That isn't enough time for me to get into it, I personally find. I think around 200 pages is my ideal shorter book. Speaking of, the next book that I decided to pick up, so this is for the contemporary, because I'm pretty sure this is, oh my god, I've not even thought about when it's actually set. It is set in a contemporary setting, but I've had this on my wishlist, not my wishlist, on my TBR for ages. And that is My Sister, the Serial Killer by Oyinkan Braithwaite. And this is very short, pretty much about, well, 250 pages? Just under 250 pages. It is about a girl whose sister is a serial killer and she kills her boyfriends, and this girl covers it up. Her sister covers it up for her and helps her clean it, basically. Very, very, very short chapters. I'm listening to an audio at the same time as reading it as well, but at the moment I am just working quite a lot on the presentation for the quiz tomorrow, which I feel like I'm not thrilled with how the presentation's gone at the moment. I think I thought I could come up with this and then I just didn't give myself enough time, so now I'm rushing it. And also editing vlog. So yeah, I obviously am not listening to the audiobook whilst I edit, but once I film this footage I can upload it all and then edit everything from last week, well the week's vlog, and then hopefully can get that scheduled, and then I don't need to worry about it again until tomorrow evening, if not Monday. So yeah, that's what's happening, that's what reading updates are. But yeah, I'm not very far into this, I'm like there. So I just was listening to it on my Water Waitrose and got my pancake stuff, so on page 41. So yeah, liking it so far. Intrigued as to the direction the story's going to take, because it's almost like the sister would be usually the person you'd expect to be the main character because she's the serial killer, but it's not about her, it's about her sister that's cleaning it all up. And yeah, I'm intrigued. So enjoying the readathon as a whole. I can't believe I've read 4 books today already. I mean, I know they've been smaller books, but still I'm counting that as a huge win. I genuinely think my body is just about to collapse. I have pushed myself this week in so many ways. I have done so many workouts, so many, and have eaten way better than I would normally. I'm saying this, I am treating myself tonight, but in like an easier way to treat myself. I know this is sugary, but it's not carby. There's my face as well. Well done framing. It's some meringues and I've got some raspberries and I'm going to be doing that very soon because I'm done for the day. I'm done. I still got an hour and a half left of this as an audiobook, but I haven't actually put my bookmark in the right place yet. So I've got quite good progress on this and I really like it. It's different, the type of character dynamics. Hate her sister, like she totally treats her wrong, but it's really keeping me entertained as much as a book about serial killers can keep one entertained, which as we know could be very, I mean, we like a good thrillery kind of book. So I like it a lot. I'm intrigued to see where it goes. It's got me. I feel like it's going to be around a 3.5 to 4 star at the moment. Can it push over to 4? I don't know, the last few pages will tell. But I've just edited the vlog from the week and I'm currently exporting it. We'll schedule. I feel like that was just such a huge thing I had to do. I spent ages making the quiz for tomorrow and then had to edit the vlog and it just felt I had so much that I continuously had to do before I could actually just sit down. So now I'm going to sit down with my book, with my meringue and raspberries, and I might just play some Animal Crossing. I've not played Animal Crossing for so long, but I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling it because I didn't sleep well. I know that everyone's like been pulling all-nighters. I had so many ideas about content as I was going to bed and I was just like, my brain was just like pow, 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 pow. So that was really annoying. So I just had a really disturbed sleep and I want to see what the roll drop is tonight, so I kind of want to stay up till midnight to get the roll drop so I know what I'm going to be picking up in the morning. I love this readathon. I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that I'm going to have read 4 books by the end of today. That's insane. And yeah, I'm just going to sit and chill for the rest of the night basically. Also, massive shout out to my friend Connie from Connie Reads because I was having a brain fart about the quiz. I knew what I wanted to do for it and I just couldn't quite get the stuff out of my brain because I had so much that I had to do. I love the fact that in my vlog last week that the week just gone that I've just finished editing, I literally say, I've cleared my weekends, all I have to do is read. That was a lie. But anyway, Connie had a call with me for like a couple of hours this afternoon so she could just help me with this quiz so that I just had someone else suggesting stuff as well because my brain has to produce a lot of stuff for both my full-time job and my Books Nest stuff, and sometimes it runs a bit dry, just a bit. There was some stuff coming out, but it wasn't good. So yeah, I don't know if I'll physically speak to you again today. Actually, maybe I'll try and update you when I finish that book. I need to shower and stuff as well. I just need to get completely ready for tomorrow so I can get up as late as possible, which is probably gonna be like 7 o'clock, but I'm really excited. I've got my pancake stuff out as well. Look, are you ready? Here it is already. I'm very excited, it's going to be great. So I will speak to you when I finish that book or in the morning depending on how I feel. I did it. I finished this book. Finished it. I really liked it. I really did like it. It was, every time I go to talk my phone goes off. It was really different to anything I've read. Sorry if you're wobbly, you're on my knee. I'm trying to be really still. Yeah, I thought it was really interesting, the whole premise of trying to protect her sister but also being under the firing line because of what's happened to her sister. But I really, really liked that the main character in this was like high up in her field, had a really good job. You're probably really shaky, hang on, I'll hold you. Had a really good job and just like represented the fact that she was a strong woman who was excelling in her career. As much as everything else was a little messed up, I enjoyed that aspect of it as well. Generally, I thought it was really good, and on Corepile it's come out as a 4 stars. That's awesome. I don't know what I'm meant to do now. It's 9:15. I'm playing Animal Crossing. And I've kind of reached the end of my Animal Crossing quests for the day, I think. So, I mean, I can shower and watch TV, but I don't think there's any point in picking another book until midnight because that's when the next roll drop happens. Will I stay awake? Is that going to make much of a difference? In my head, I'm trying to think about what, like, so either I stay awake until midnight, get the next roll drop and pick the next book so that when I wake up, I know what I'm reading and that is one less thing I have to think about, or I go to bed soonish so that I feel like completely awake in the morning, although I'm probably going to feel awake anyway because I'm quite a morning-y person. But yeah, those are my 2 options. And then just have to pick a book in the morning. I don't want to pick the book in the morning because I'm slightly worried I will take too long because, I mean, we saw the footage earlier. I took ages to pick my book, so yeah, don't know. Do I just read another book from those prompts that's like a short book on SCRIBD? SCRIBD has been my friend today. If you've not got SCRIBD, get SCRIBD, it's amazing. There's a link down below, an affiliate link for 1 free month, or 2 free months for you, and I get 1 free month out of it. SCRIBD is just my hero at the moment. If you're not sure what you want to read, SCRIBD is great because it's got so many options on there that it just expands your reading tastes instantly. It's great. I love it. I'm gonna take my makeup off, shower and things, and chill. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. There's just not gonna be a book involved, which is very strange. But I hope you've enjoyed day 1 of Becca's Bookoplathon 48-hour live readathon. It's been a good one. I feel fulfilled. Busy, knackered, achy, fulfilled.
You have proved that you fight well. Now you can join us.
Keep cups. Wake up, check your phone. Ignore the alarm. You're still alone. Wake up, rewind the night. Who are you? But also kind of who am I? Wake up, check your phone. Pre-party for the apocalypse. Don't forget to RSVP. Think about how the polar bears are running out of ice. But hey, this photo got a lot of likes. Get down, but don't feel down. This is why we can't have nice things, like a clean car or world peace. Scrub the sleep from your eyes. Supersize your vibe. Wake up, check your phone. Wake up, check your phone. Smoke till you feel numb. Check your phone. Check your phone. Check, bomb, check, bomb. Dial the tone. Drink until it feels right. Drink until it feels right.
Oh my god, my hair looks absolutely massive. Okay, bye. Hello. I'm crouching awkwardly because I'm just putting some bacon on a tray so that it's in the oven and good to go when my live starts, so that breakfast with Beth is not just waiting for bacon to start. But hi, it's Sunday. Waiting for bacon to start, waiting for bacon to cook. I have been up since 6, and apparently I can't open a packet of bacon. This is going really well. Ah! Okay, how much bacon do I want to consume? What? Okay, anyway, whilst I do this, So I finished My Sister's Serial Killer last night, which was the last time we spoke, and then this morning, so the roll drop came overnight, and the roll drop was a difficult one for me, I'm not gonna lie. It was read a first book in a series, and also it was a chance card, so you have to pick a couple of books that you don't want to read, well, that you're not like, they're not the top priority for you to read right now, you're not really fancying, and then a couple of books you really want to read. So I picked Fence and Deanie, is that what it's called? I've completely forgotten what it's called now. It's a Judy Blume book where the main character has scoliosis, but I thought I'd pick that because it was quite small, but it's not one that I wanted to read imminently. So those were the 2 that like I didn't want to read. And then I picked The Reader's Room and something else. House of Hollow as the 2 that I did want to read. I should have picked a bigger baking tray for this. And I did a random number generator, and thank the book gods, it gave me Fence, the graphic novel, which I have already read this morning. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it better than I liked the first one. Hang on, I've got to wash my hands. Okay, yeah, so I enjoyed Fence Volume 2. So that was my... What is happening? Oh, my watch is telling me to wash my hands well. That is my 5th book of the readathon. Now I am reading what I think will be my most challenging book, because I didn't have many books at all that were a first book in a series, and I found this really difficult. So, hang on, wait, I don't have it, hang on. I'm finally reading Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I have had this forever, not this, like I got this one last year, but I've had the paperback forever. I have tried to read this book twice before and haven't gotten with it. I have the audiobook, so I was just listening to it as I was getting ready. I have got 3 hours and 46 minutes left on the audiobook at 2.2 times speed. I have got 4 hours left until the next roll drop, and I'm not going to be listening for that whole 4 hours or reading for the whole 4 hours, because obviously it's a live as well. So I think I will finish this maybe by 1. I might just be late to the other 2 roll drops, but I'm certainly going to be still getting to both of them, hopefully. So yeah, this is what I'm reading. I'm liking it a lot better so far. I mean, I've already listened to this bit before, so I'm kind of familiar with it roughly, but as I've started, I think I've got to about like chapter 7 before, and then not got any further. So this is what I'm reading. My live starts in 8 minutes. I'm gonna go to the loo and stuff, make sure everything's sorted. I'm excited. Did some yoga this morning as well. It's been a busy morning so far, but I'm really excited for the live. So thank you if you tuned in to watch, but I will probably catch up with you after the live. It's the countdown. Wait, have we even talked about what I've been reading? We have, haven't we? The live is over, the sprints are done. That was so much fun. I absolutely loved it. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. I reached 8K as a result of that. I have nearly finished my book. I can't believe how much of that I read. I am feeling so pumped. I am so ready for the day. I am knackered because I did not sleep well again. But I am thrilled. I feel really good. So I am going to go for a walk and listen to the rest of that on Audible. I've got an hour left on the audiobook, and the second rolls have already, the second rolls of the day have already dropped. So the rolls are a book set now, modern day, and a book out of your usual genre, and I don't know what to pick from that because I don't own too many books outside of my usual genre. I've got a couple like this, for example, that I was sent within the secondhand bookshelf Christmas advent calendar, I think. So that isn't one I bought myself, so I do have that one that's outside of my usual genre, but I don't have anything small. So I mean, maybe that'll be one of them's gonna have to be a short audiobook on SCRIBD. I know that much. Oh, that was a weird noise that just came out of my mouth. But anyway, feeling really good, really good. I'm having such a good weekend, despite like sleep deprivation that so many of us are having this weekend. But it's so much fun. I absolutely love it. I feel so good. And thank you so much for everyone who tuned in. I think the pancakes went really well. I think the whole breakfast element of it went really well as well. And I just feel very full of support and things. So yeah, thank you for 8K. Hi, 8K. I'm gonna go on a walk now and then hopefully finish my book and decide what to read when I get back. I am very tired. Turns out getting really disturbed sleep for 2 nights in a row doesn't agree with my brain. It is 5:41. I have just made myself some salted edamame beans. Here we go. I'm going to be eating these on Cody's live. I'm on Cody's live at the moment. There's a reading sprint going on. So I did my 4-hour live this morning and now I'm on Cody's live for 4 hours? I don't really know. I mean, she's doing the live for 4 hours. I don't know how long I'm going to be on it. I can't remember when I last updated you, but basically I finished Shadow and Bone. I really liked it actually. It came out as 3 stars, but like I liked it much more than I thought I would. So that was for the prompt first book in a series. So that was prompt 6. And then prompt 7 and 8 were a book set now and a book in a genre you weren't as comfortable with or familiar with. So for that, the genre that I wasn't as comfortable with, I went for Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, because I started to read that book before and it was really very much a novel about grief and about dealing with grief and that kind of sadness. And I often deliberately don't read books that are overly sad as a basis of the plot. Like obviously I don't mind sadness in books and I can't avoid sadness in books, but the plot really revolved around this grief, and I don't often read those kind of books, so I picked that one up because it was also told in prose, so I thought I could probably get through that quick. So I just finished that. I liked it, but again, it wasn't my kind of thing because I just don't often read those kind of books, as I said, so that one was a 3 stars. I can definitely see how powerful that would be for people experiencing those things, or for people that lean more towards those kind of books, but I'm not a big contemporary reader, and yeah, I don't often go for books that are sadder. So that one's done. Now, if I can do it, if I can stay awake, for the last prompt of a book set now, I'm going for the Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. This is set now and in the 18th century, but it literally says in present day, so it splits between the two. So I'm going to go read this for the remainder of the sprints. I'm going to eat my edamame beans and try not to fall asleep. I just feel a bit hungover, despite the fact that I've never been drunk ever, but I get the kind of feeling of like when you're really knackered, your body's just like, stop. I think everyone's just a bit, what, for this weekend, but oh, it's been so much fun. I have absolutely loved it, so time to get a bit more reading done. I'm done. This readathon has been so much fun. I didn't anticipate A, how many books I would read, B, how much I would enjoy doing it, and C, how wholeheartedly knackering it would be. And I didn't stay up throughout the nights. I just kind of I had so many thoughts in my head the last few nights that I've not been sleeping well, and I keep waking up throughout the night and really struggling to go to sleep, which happens to me because my brain never shuts down. I am literally always thinking of content ideas and doing things like that, which is great for you guys, but annoying when I want to sleep and shut off. So I find it really hard to relax sometimes. Anyway, a combination of those things has meant I'm very, very desperate to take off my makeup, have a hot shower, get my pajamas on and sit in front of that TV over there and watch a film or something, or like 5 minutes of a film before I fall asleep. I would like to continue reading, but I think I'm going to accept that book number 8 is not going to be finished. But book number 8 has been started and decent progress has been made. And I've also completed all 8 prompts if I merge some of the prompts together, which I can definitely do. So I have completed all 8 prompts. I've read 8 books, but I haven't finished 8 books. Did I complete the weekend? Did I read the books I set out to read, or in terms of numbers? Yeah, I'm going to say I did, because I worked hard and I've been on lots of I've been on my live and Cody's live, spent 8 hours on lives today. That's a long time to be like on. Like obviously I'm always very me and very genuine in my content, but when you are constantly on a live, you do have to, you know, you're there to entertain people, to keep people going, and that in itself is exhausting. So yeah, I've had a great time. I'm feeling very fulfilled, and I want to show you what books I read and try and remember what prompts I read them for. Oh god, what order is this going to go in? Okay, this was a book with a dark cover, I think. Yeah, book with a dark cover. This is Empress of Salt and Fortune by Leigh. I like this. It was kind of like a bit of a fable. It was a tale of a story. I'm so sleepy. Things aren't making sense. You know what? I'm not going to give you descriptions on all of them. I'm just going to tell you what they were and what prompt they were for, because I need to Sunday. So this one was for the dark cover. Then I read this one, Books of Magic Volume 2, which is by many people, but mainly Kat Howard, I think, and from the mind of Neil Gaiman. This was for a fantasy. So those were my first 2 reads. Then I read, oh no, what was this one for? Oh, I'm already forgetting. I read The Last Girl on Earth, which I read as an audiobook, and that was for a prompt that I cannot remember. That was for a POC rep book, I think. Was that what that one was for? Forget it. That one had a POC author, so that was POC rep. Then I read My Sister the Serial Killer by Oyinkan Braithwaite, and this was for the prompt of... why am I forgetting all these prompts? Contemporary, because it's set in modern contemporary times. This is a struggle, isn't it, guys? Okay, then today, I read Fence. for another reason, I don't know. Oh, I had to do this chance card thing, so I laid out 4 books and I did a random selection, and thank God Fence was the book it selected because it was a graphic novel, so it was nice and easy. Then I read Shadow and Bone, which I feel like is my biggest achievement from this readathon because this is like over 300 pages, which isn't long, but like I've had this book on my TBR for a very long time. I liked it better than I thought I would. This was for a prompt of the first book in a series, which I honestly saw that prompt at 3:30 in the morning and thought, I don't have any, or at least I don't have any that I want to read right now. And I did have one, so I'm glad I've actually finally read that. Then I read Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo for the prompt of a book outside of your usual genre, because this one focuses around grief, and it's quite it's not entirely like a sad book, but that certainly is a theme running through it because the girls have lost their father, that is said in the blurb, and I don't normally read books that are overly grief, sadness, death related if I can help it. And I like this one, but I didn't love it. I liked the style of it. I liked Poet X by the same author, so I knew that I would like the style of it, but I always knew that the grief storyline wasn't going to be something I completely got on with, so I did struggle a little bit because I found it very dark and I needed uplifting for this readathon, so that is why I then picked up The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. I think that's the first time I've said that without stuttering over the word apothecary. I did it again, yay. Love this, love it, love it, love it. I am this far through. So I'm nearing the 100-page mark. Started it in the live about 2 hours ago. So I'm actually pretty pleased with the progress I made on this because I thought I would finish this today, but actually I really like it and I think it might be a 5-star read. So I don't want to finish it today because I don't want to feel like I have to rush it. And also my eyes are closing and I just, no. So this is a hectic wrap up for this weekend reading vlog, but what do we expect? Because honestly, this has been a chaotic reading vlog, but I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed filming it. If you did enjoy it, do give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for 8k followers, subscribers, humans. That is insane. Thank you very, very much. If you'd like to subscribe beyond that 8k, well, you know, if you're someone that's not within that 8k and you want to subscribe, then you can do that. And you can also do other things like leaving comments. They're cool. And if you like chaotic content or non-chaotic content as well, just generally things from me, I have a Patreon page where you can support various different tiers that offer you various different excellent pieces of content, if I may say so myself. And I am gonna collapse onto the floor now and hope that I can make it to my bed to fall asleep tonight. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you for all your support. Thank you if you watched the live. If you felt you wanted a 4-hour live with sprints and stuff to watch at any point, it is saved to my channel. Beth out. Boom, that's not my outro. Keep smiling and stay positive.